In today's digitally dominated world, distractions are not just common, they are a constant presence. The allure of social media, with its endless stream of updates and the incessant pinging of notifications from various devices, act as modern day sirens, luring our attention away from the present moment and scattering our focus. These digital distractions, while seemingly benign, can significantly fragment our thought processes and diminish our ability to concentrate on any task at hand. The practice of realigning our focus in such a chaotic digital landscape begins with an act that is both simple and profound: closing your eyes and sitting in silence. This physical act of withdrawing from the barrage of external stimuli is more than just a momentary pause. It's a deliberate step towards creating a sanctuary of calm within oneself. By doing so, you effectively mute the external noise that demands your attention, allowing you to redirect your focus inward. This intentional disconnection from the digital world is the foundation upon which mindfulness and internal focus are built. It's an opportunity to turn your attention away from the external world and its incessant demands and to tune into your own thoughts and feelings. In the silence and stillness, you become more aware of the subtleties of your inner self, including the patterns of your thoughts and the ebb and flow of your emotions. Furthermore, this practice of sitting in silence serves as a powerful tool to recognize and understand the nature of distractions. It helps in identifying the triggers that lead to fragmented attention and offers insights into why certain digital stimuli are so captivating. In this space of quietude, you can begin to observe how your mind responds to the absence of external noise and how, in its absence, a deeper sense of awareness and clarity can emerge. The comfort of the familiar past and the predictability of the future often act as anchors, grounding us in patterns and expectations that are both comforting and limiting. This sense of comfort, while seemingly reassuring, can become a form of bondage, restricting our ability to fully engage with and appreciate the present moment. Our minds, habituated to the known and the predictable, find security in the familiar rhythm of past experiences and the forecasted paths of the future. The real challenge, therefore, lies in breaking free from these temporal bindings. It's about stepping out of the well trodden paths of past and future to venture into the rich landscape of the present. This process of immersion in the now is not a seamless transition. It often comes with its share of discomforts as the mind and body resist the shift away from their habitual patterns. When one begins to embrace the present moment, the mind may rebel, creating a sense of unease or restlessness. This discomfort, however, is not a sign of failure, but rather an indication of growth. It is a testament to the fact that one is moving beyond the confines of their known world and stepping into new territories. This journey into the present is often marked by moments of struggle, particularly when the temptation to fall back into old habits surfaces. The impulse to check one's phone, to immerse oneself in the digital world, or to engage in any routine activity like grabbing a coffee are manifestations of this struggle. These habitual actions are more than just physical motions. They represent the mind's attempt to return to its familiar state, to retreat back to the safety of known patterns. However, it is precisely in these moments of struggle that the most significant work is done. Resisting the urge to revert to habitual behaviors and instead choosing to stay anchored in the present is where the real transformation occurs. It requires a conscious effort to acknowledge these impulses and yet choose not to act on them. By doing so, one not only strengthens their ability to stay present, but also begins to rewire the brain, teaching it to find comfort and joy in the present moment. Moreover, this shift towards the present moment is not just about relinquishing the past or future. It's about developing a new relationship with time where The past and future are acknowledged but not allowed to overshadow the present. It involves understanding that while the past has shaped us and the future holds possibilities, the only real and tangible experience is in the now. The discomfort associated with this transition is a crucial part of the journey. It serves as a reminder that growth often comes with challenges and that stepping out of one's comfort zone is essential for personal development. Embracing the present moment, therefore, becomes an act of courage and resilience, a conscious choice to experience life in its fullest, most vibrant form, unshackled by the constraints of past memories and future expectations. Asserting the mind's control over the body's habitual reactions initially presents a formidable challenge. This early stage of transformation is akin to an uphill battle where the ingrained habits of the body clash with the aspirations of the mind. The body, accustomed to reacting based on past conditioning, often resists the new directives from the mind. This resistance is natural, as the body's habitual reactions are deeply rooted in past experiences and learned behaviors. Overcoming this requires not just a mental effort, but a retraining of the physical self. This stage of transformation truly tests one's willpower and determination. Persistence becomes the key to success in this endeavor. Just as an animal is trained through consistent and repetitive actions, the body too requires continual practice to adapt to the mind's new directives. Each time the mind successfully overrides a habitual body reaction, it reinforces a new pattern of response. This process of repeated practice is crucial as it gradually diminishes the body's automatic responses and strengthens the mind's control. The change that occurs through this process is both psychological and physiological. Psychologically, it's a shift in mindset and awakening to the potential for self control and self direction. Physiologically, there's a tangible alteration in how the body responds to the mind's commands. The body starts to move from a state of automatic reactionary responses to one that is thoughtfully responsive to the intention set by the mind. This is not just a metaphorical change, but a realignment of the neural pathways that govern our habitual actions. This shift marks the beginning of a profound internal transformation. It represents a fundamental change in the relationship between mind and body. Instead of the body dictating actions through ingrained habits, the mind begins to lead, guiding the body towards new behaviors. This transition is significant as it empowers an individual to break free from the cycle of habitual reactions that have been unconsciously dictating their actions. Furthermore, this transformation has far reaching implications for personal growth and self mastery. As the body becomes more attuned to the mind's intentions, it opens up new possibilities for personal development. This newfound harmony between mind and body enables an individual to more effectively pursue their goals as their actions become more aligned with their conscious intentions. The journey from a reactionary to a responsive state is marked by moments of triumph and setbacks. However, each step forward strengthens the mind's resolve and reinforces the new mind body connection. Over time, what once felt like an uphill battle becomes a more natural and effortless process. The body starts to instinctively follow the mind's lead, and the initial resistance gives way to a cooperative and harmonious relationship. Managing intense emotions, especially those linked to specific life events, is a vital aspect of this transformative journey. Emotions like anger, sadness, or fear often have deep roots in our past experiences. They can be triggered by reminders of these events, leading to a reactive cycle where the individual feels powerless against the surge of these emotions. The key to breaking this cycle lies in consciously reducing the intensity of these emotions. This is not about suppression or denial, but rather about understanding, processing, and gradually diminishing their overwhelming power. The act of consciously addressing and moderating these emotions shifts focus away from the external triggers that often set off emotional reactions. This shift is crucial as it allows individuals to reclaim control over their emotional responses Instead of being at the mercy of unpredictable emotional upheavals, they begin to exercise choice over how they react and feel. This change is empowering as it returns the locus of control back to the individual. This process of managing emotions creates a new mental and emotional landscape. In this space, healing becomes possible. The reduction in the intensity of past emotions makes room for new, more constructive feelings and thoughts. It becomes an opportunity to redefine one's emotional responses, replacing old patterns with healthier, more intentional reactions. This is a transformative phase where the energy previously consumed by intense emotions is now available for positive, life affirming pursuits. Furthermore, this journey from being dominated by past emotions to being defined by conscious intention and focus represents a significant shift in self identity. Individuals begin to see themselves not as victims of their past and their emotions, but as architects of their emotional well being. This redefined self identity is integral to creating a new life, one that is not dictated by past hurts or fears, but is built on a foundation of deliberate and purposeful choices. Moreover, this transition is not just about handling negative emotions, but also about cultivating positive ones. As individuals learn to reduce the intensity of detrimental emotions, they can start to focus on fostering positive feelings like joy, gratitude, and love. This positive emotion cultivation is as important as managing negative emotions, as it helps in building resilience and a more optimistic outlook towards life. The final stage of this transformative journey is marked by a profound and comprehensive overhaul of the self. It's a phase where the changes that have been slowly simmering within come to full fruition. During this stage, individuals experience a profound alignment of their thoughts, actions, and feelings with their newly evolved self. This alignment is not a mere adjustment, it's a complete reinvention of who they are. As individuals start to think, act, and feel in harmony with this new version of themselves, they begin to notice an increase in synchronicities and opportunities that seem to align perfectly with their new path. These are not mere coincidences, but reflections of a deep internal transformation that is now manifesting in their external world. The changes within begin to reshape their reality, drawing experiences and people that resonate with their new self. The practice of mentally rehearsing desired states of being plays a pivotal role in this stage. By continuously visualizing and emotionally connecting with the person they aspire to become, individuals rewire their brain. The brain transitions from being merely a record of past experiences and reactions to becoming a proactive blueprint for the future. This shift is significant as it represents a move from a passive to an active state of being. Instead of waiting for external circumstances to dictate their life course, individuals begin to proactively create the changes they wish to see in their lives. This transition marks a profound shift in identity, from being a victim of circumstance to becoming the creator of one's reality. Individuals no longer see themselves as powerless entities tossed by the waves of fate. Instead, they recognize their power to shape their destiny through the choices they make and the thoughts and emotions they nurture. Through this transformative process, life becomes a reflection of the internal landscape. Every thought, every emotion becomes a brushstroke in the painting of their life. People begin to understand that they're not just passive observers of their life story, but active participants, and indeed the primary authors. This realization is empowering and liberating as it places the reins of life firmly in their hands. Moreover, this stage of transformation has a ripple effect that extends beyond the individual. As they begin to live in alignment with their true self, their relationships, career, and overall life experience begin to reflect this authenticity. They become more genuine in their interactions, more purposeful in their actions, and more fulfilled in their everyday lives. In essence, The final stage of transformation is about realizing and embodying one's potential. It's about breaking free from the limitations of the past and embracing the possibilities of the future. It is a journey that requires courage, commitment, and persistence, but the rewards are immeasurable. Individuals emerge from this process not just changed, but reborn with a new sense of purpose, a new understanding of their capabilities, and a new vision for their life. They become, in the truest sense, architects of their destiny, crafting a life that is in perfect alignment with their deepest values, aspirations, and truths.